These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
I'm Craig McKee with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. There will be multiple trials in the Preston Lord case, and those will not take place this month. Preston Lord was beaten leaving a 2023 Queen Creek Halloween party, and he later died. There are 6 remaining defendants charged with felony murder in court Tuesday. January trial date was pushed back to April 8th. The judge also granting 2 motions to sever or separate the cases, those for defendants Talon Renner and Jacob Meisner. 2 other defendants also request to have their cases separated as well. Those will be ruled on after oral arguments, which are now set for the end of the month. In the state of education today, it's happening again here, folks. Another district here in the valley could close or repurpose schools because of declining enrollment and their budget issues. Peoria Unified's governing board plans to meet on Thursday now to look at closing Kachina and Pioneer elementary schools. That plan would also see Cactus High School turned into a 7th through 12th grade school. The board will not make any decisions until hearing from the community, of course. ABC 15 is in contact with Peoria and will follow these developments and other school district decisions closely and keep you updated. Right now, authorities are working to find possible suspects after a package with explosive materials was delivered to the Arizona Supreme Court. This happened on Monday. We brought it to you as breaking news. In fact, we were there as DPS was forced to evacuate multiple buildings along the Capitol Mall. Our team also confirming 2 vials found inside that package tested positive for homemade explosives. The Supreme Court is back open again today for regular business hours. DPS is working alongside Phoenix PD and federal law enforcement for their investigation. Today, Arizona Senator Ruben Gallego introduced an amendment to the Senate Defense Appropriations Bill that would block taxpayer dollars from funding a January 6 rioters' military funeral honors. In August, President Trump announced full military funeral honors for Ashley Babbitt, who was killed during the January 6th attack on the Capitol. Gallego says this amendment would block taxpayer funds from going towards that funeral. In a statement, Gallego said, in part, "She did not die protecting Americans. She died betraying the Constitution of the United States." Tracking several stories happening across our state right now. A teenage boy who was shot in downtown Phoenix last week has died. The shooting happened near 7th and Garfield Streets. First Friday activities were underway nearby at the time. Phoenix police confirm a 17-year-old was shot and later died. No arrests have been made. The Glendale Fire Department is mourning the loss here of losing one of their own. This morning, Captain Kevin Thompson passed away after a long battle with multiple myeloma. In a post on Facebook, the department said, quote, "KT was more than a captain. He was a brother, a mentor, and a friend. This line of duty occupational cancer death hits home for all of us across the valley and throughout the fire service, reminding us of the risks that remain long after the call is over." The Firefighter Cancer Alliance says cancer is the leading cause of death for firefighters. We're learning more today about the Pentagon's censure of Senator Mark Kelly. A senator saying the action is about more than the video that Kelly made with other lawmakers, reminding troops they should refuse illegal orders. Kelly says that he's also being censured because he criticized the firing of admirals and generals.
Let me make it perfectly clear. This letter or anything that Pete Hegseth says or does to me is in no way going to affect the way I do my job and represent my constituents in the United States Senate. Ain't happening. Kelly
says the effort to censure him is an attempt to curb free speech. The Secretary of Defense says Kelly's public statements violate the Military Code of Justice. Well, check this out. You can enjoy a unique sweet treat at the Open. WM and Novel Ice Cream unveiling a new signature green ice flavor here. This one called the WMPO Green Dream. 20% of the sales go towards a fund supporting sustainability projects in Arizona.
Tracking your forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sullins, and we are gearing up for an ABC 15 Weather Action Day tomorrow. Rain should be moving in the afternoon and evening here in the valley, and temperatures will drop down into the low 60s, putting us a little bit below normal for this time of the year. Let me show you on Futurecast. We start to build these showers in the afternoon hours. At that point, the snow level is going to gradually begin to fall, and we should see accumulating snow with this storm above 5,000 feet in elevation. elevation. We can keep the chances for rain and snow going through Wednesday night, maybe even into Thursday, with a second storm system coming in right behind this one in the Thursday forecast. Parts of the valley could receive anywhere from 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch of rain, with up to 1/2 an inch of rain in a few isolated areas. And 2 to 4 inches of snow will be possible along the rim, with about 4 to 6 inches above 7,000 feet. Here's the next 7 days, 2 back-to-back weather action days with these chances for rain and thunderstorms. Then we dry out and gradually warm back up.